You now tuned into a production by GDQ.
Hey,
all right.
Activated podcast. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah, that's a horrible intro.
episode 23.
Hey, we back.
23rd episode.
We back. It's been a while too.
It's been a month hiatus.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, it's your boy GDQ, the one.
Hey, Mac 2301.
The real Walter Ford, right over here.
And I'm Rubio.
Formerly known as Rubios art. Hey,
Beast mode.
welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Beast
Yeah,
mode.
definitely.
We got an awesome guest today, y'all.
Yeah,
man. We
seriously.
switched it up.
I'm I'm hyped. I'm fucking hyped. Like,
I'm
Super different type of guest.
Yeah. For those who do not know who Rubio is,
You gonna learn.
yeah, you gonna learn.
You gonna know.
You're going to learn today.
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn before the podcast is over who
No, he coming
Rubio
up.
is.
Yeah.
But Rubio is like one of our early followers from our first guest, Dre Rushmore. You did the cover art for his next project, Drago, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you've ever seen the videos that we've posted with his mixtape and Perfect Melon song that we had as
Melanin,
on New Music Monday, you'll see the cover art, which was a really dope thing. And
So if
yeah.
y'all didn't know, he's an artist.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's good. He's
I
good
draw
with the
real
hands.
artist.
He's good with the hands. Look at his hands right now.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
already
talking about
covered in
painted
paint.
up artist.
Showed up to the podcast, all fresh off work.
Fresh
That's
off
what's
work,
up.
straight back
Hey
to work.
man, yeah, we appreciate you stopping by, bro, man. Appreciate
came
you
with a nice
literally.
gift that
Yeah,
we will be
yeah,
showing
yeah.
at the
I
end.
bought some
A
gifts.
nice gift.
Yeah.
Just said fuck it. We just go ahead and let that be known now.
Yeah.
Like, we couldn't have hit him with a but. Wait, there's more.
Yeah, exactly.
My bad.
But no.
I be excited, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. What's up, man?
What-
Like I said, we got Rubio here. We haven't been here in a month, so I know we about to
Yeah.
about to
it's
get
about
into
to-
some shit,
You're-
bro.
Yeah,
you're here
I'm
We
for-
about to
ready
get
for
into
it.
some shit, man. What's on your mind, Q? What's been up?
What's been up? A lot in the
Life.
last month. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Unite.
I don't
like
really
it's happened.
know.
He
There's
just-
too much.
You've been trying to
Obviously,
unite people.
We got
Pass.
that. I said,
Pass.
well, shit. I figured you wanted to jump right into like the whole Eminem and MGK thing.
Oh.
White mayonnaise. White mayonnaise action here.
White mayonnaise
I've seen you
action.
posting some stuff
Oh, yeah.
about that.
You
I'm
gonna
like,
get some
I don't
Yeah,
know.
backlash for that.
You're pretty adamant about it.
Yeah, you
People not
really
gonna
are.
like the white
Are you
mayonnaise.
calling me out, bro? You want me
No.
to defend my MGK?
Just
No, I
this
just
one,
wanna
just
hear.
saying
Yeah,
this
you
right
like
now.
do.
Killshot, huh?
I like Killshot.
You like
I like
Killshot?
Killshot too. That song is
It was-
hard.
Yeah.
You
That
like
song is
Killshot
hard.
better?
I like Killshot personally. It
Rap
was more
devil,
like
get out of here.
a
Get out of here.
response.
Did you see he?
It was
Did you
straight to the
see
dough.
he went to his concert? He
Bro,
he
don't
played
give me,
a
let's
different.
get it. Let's get it.
He went to
Bro,
his
let's get
concert.
it then.
Let's
He
talk
played
about
a
it.
different-
Yeah, we
Let's
can
talk
talk about it.
Let's
Listen,
talk about it.
can I
Bro.
finish? Can I finish?
No, bro.
MGK went to the concert. It's somebody else's concert. My bad. He opened it up for.
For a Fall Out Boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he turned around, took a picture with the shirt, and had everybody put their middle fingers up. Turned around and everybody booed him.
Bro, no.
When they seen what shirt he had on.
No.
Yes,
bro,
it's a video
no.
of it.
I don't believe it. He
It's a
even said
video
it on
of it.
Breakfast
There's a
Club that it's
picture and a
fake.
video of it.
It's a
I don't believe
video
none
of it. How is it fake,
I don't
bro?
believe
It's
none
a video
of
of
it.
it.
It's a Fallout Boy concert.
What
yeah,
I'm saying.
just
I'm
speak in the
gonna-
mic. Yeah,
yeah.
because the mic, it only catches like right
Or a
here.
little bit. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Anyway, MGK
How-
had the better diss. He had way more facts and way more levels of exposure.
What fact? Well, okay. What did he expose and what
He
fact?
said, why are you saying I'm gonna call Diddy when you're the one that called him? When he was butthurt, Eminem was butthurt at what MGK said, and had Diddy call
What did MGK say though?
about Eminem's daughter.
What did he
which
say
is
about
still
his daughter?
creepy.
What did he
I
say
don't know
about his
what he.
daughter?
I don't know exactly what he said.
So did he
Something
Okay.
call
about
her?
saying he was gonna fuck her or wanted to fuck
He
her. Or
wanted to.
something nasty that he.
Exactly.
Some
and she was,
pedophilic
and she
shit.
was underage.
Yeah.
G.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was 6. I think they said she was 16 when he
16,
made
17.
Yeah, but
something
then why
like
didn't
that.
Eminem want the smoke then, bro?
Because at the time, MGK is nobody, bro.
Yeah, he's kind of
Nobody
irrelevant.
is looking
MGK had
for
the better diss,
MGK.
and I don't fuck
Bro.
with MGK.
Bro, nobody is looking
He
for
killed him with no
MGK
music
except
video.
his.
Like, it was just a song he put out.
Exactly.
Right?
Nobody.
There was no music videos. Nothing.
Bro, unless you from Cleveland,
It's true.
bro, who is looking for MGK other than his parents and his cousins? Bro, who is looking for MGK?
Bro,
Literally.
I'm sorry. He completely had the better diss.
How? Okay, so you said P.
What
Diddy.
did Eminem say
Okay,
besides
P.
he
Diddy.
had a man bun and he'd rather be himself than MGK? Everyone would rather be fucking Eminem than their current selves, or a lot of the freaking at least white rappers would. Of course.
I'd rather be 80-year-old me than
Yeah.
20-year-old him.
Come
That
on,
was a good
bro.
line.
Eminem sold fucking
Would you rather be
50
old
million records.
old me or
60,
new
70,
you?
80, 100,
So you-
200 million records.
I
would you rather
plead my
be-
case. I rest my case, bro.
Yes, but he still went toe to toe with him and came out.
He
like,
did not go
bro,
toe to
yes,
toe
he
with
did.
him, bro.
He got a
No, he
response from
did not.
Eminem. He's the only one who stepped
Bro.
up to Eminem after Eminem
Okay.
called everybody out,
We're-
and he
okay.
came through.
And
on,
how many
on that
MGK
Ronnie J beat? That beat is hard as fuck,
How many MGK albums are being sold right now?
bro. I don't know. I really don't fuck with MGK like that.
Him and his mom.
Kamikaze is number one in like 100 in some countries, just whatever. So,
I
So
think
yeah,
Eminem-
Kamikaze came out. Do you like Kamikaze?
Kamikaze
it's
was-
cool.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like the one better with Jordan Lucas in it though. That one,
Yeah.
I like Jordan Lucas. He could spit.
Oh yeah, lucky you. Yeah, no, that's on scope.
I mean, it had
But-
some of the best Eminem songs I've heard in a decade. I mean,
Definitely,
like,
it's better than Revival. It's better than Recovery. It's better than I don't even know what else he brought. Marshall
he put
Mathers
out
LP2 was cool.
No,
It was alright.
I
me, it
can't
was
believe you
alright.
just said that with Rick Rubin country beats, bro. He was rapping over country beats.
I feel you. I mean,
I didn't like that. one.
I just like the
I only had to take an L for that one. I was like, what is this?
Well, I
I
feel
just
you.
like the original Crazy White Boy Marshall Mathers
Yeah.
music with Kim and Kill You and Criminal.
So it's like the
Yeah.
the old
So
Eminem.
you-
You want
Yeah.
the old Eminem back?
I don't like that recovery shit. Hey, be dark and depressing. That shit was dope. That shit was classic.
I
mean,
feel
he
like
was on a
right
lot of
now,
drugs.
but I feel like Lucky You is hard though.
It is.
Like it's a club song and he in there going in.
That
like-
song is like
You
all
guys
added.
like Lucky You that much? That's crazy.
Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, no,
I like
I mean,
Fall.
I mean,
I
it's
like
cool. Fall is
Fall's good. Yeah.
that's like all the
You
other.
listen to it. That's weird. You usually don't like listen
What
to
you
music.
mean?
In, like,
I
the
usually
first
don't
week.
listen to music. What are you talking about? I don't listen to music. I'll be listening to songs sometimes,
But
partially.
so what? Okay, but on another artist topic, what about Kanye and Lil Pump?
It was catchy. it was catchy. To be honest, I was like,
I was
what?
Honestly,
I like
Adele
the
Givens
first
is the
part.
reason why the song is number one, and shout out to all the comedians,
Hey, what?
especially black women comedians. At
Did
the
she say
beginning,
that?
she's like,
I
"You
really
can
thought it
come,
was-
you can come, motherfucker." If you don't have that at the beginning and the end of the song, you can't play it at the club.
Why not?
That's just what people want to yell at the club.
I thought they wanted to
It's
yell.
the
I'ma
number
say,
one song in
I
the
like
country.
The quick fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I was
crazy.
sick, I like the quick. I'm
Yeah,
Bro, Kanye is on some crazy shit all year. What about Yandi?
Did you see him? Did you see him go in
his
though?
holographic album art
That was
with
pretty
the
dope.
with the AR?
That was pretty dope.
Who is?
I didn't see
Who
it.
did that?
Bro,
It was like
Kanye.
it was like an iPhone, and then like it looked like an AR, and then the album would be just like circulating,
spinning.
and it was just
And-
these spinning. But
yeah, it's like something they put on the camera or something, or it's some like program or software that
I did
even
not
Apple's
see that.
running.
I did not
And
see
it's
that
AR
either.
and it's got like a spinning album, so it's up and spinning.
That's lit.
Where'd y'all see this at?
Did y'all
It's his Instagram.
yeah.
Did y'all see the video on his Instagram when he was talking about Drake
Oh yeah.
and
like,
what's it called?
Called him out.
He's kind of
And-
scared of Drake, bro.
And
Like,
Drake
that's the
Drake
thing.
dropped something.
And
Did you hear that verse he did with French Montana?
Yeah.
Or he was like, I
the
tell
stylist.
yeah, he was like, he basically was like, I tell her don't wear no 350s around me, type shit.
And it's so funny because Travis Scott is like checks over stripes. He was talking about that in Sicko Mode with Drake.
That's
And
what I
Travis
like.
is Kanye's
That's
artist
what I
and their
like.
family. But yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear Nick Cannon's comment on that?
Yeah.
On this, everyday struggle. I was like, maybe
I didn't
does
hear
know
Everyday
something.
Struggles response. I just seen the one
About
he
Drake
posted.
fucking Kim.
Yeah, that one. I was like,
Nah, what'd he say?
He said that Drake or Academics or something said, I think Drake fucked Kim. Like in his voice when.
DJ. That's so funny, bro, because that's really how he be looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He
Yeah, no.
needs to stay off the Hennessy.
Yeah, no.
Academics.
Yeah, no.
That
people
will be
coming
live
at his
streaming
head.
on Hennessy. That's not a good
I
combo.
mean, I was saying, it works for him, I guess.
Yeah.
Shit. Rube, bro, tell us about yourself.
Where you from? Are you
from Reno Valley.
Okay.
It's like the rock under the rock, Every time someone asks me that, they're like, "Oh, where's Moreno Valley?" I'm like, "It's by Riverside, by San Bernardino." And then you go past it. It's right there. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay."
Keep going over there, left, right.
Make a left, and then you go there.
Yeah, diagonally.
Let's keep straight.
I'm trying to put Moreno Valley on the map. Like,
Okay.
that's where I'm from. But
Right,
I feel that.
Real shit. So is it, that's not okay. Yeah, that's not part of San Diego.
It's Riverside County, right?
Yeah,
Riverside.
Riverside
Okay.
County, yeah.
And then that's
Is it
right
hot?
It's north, bro.
Is it hot?
It's not. It's all right.
Is it like, I don't know, rural, like farmland? No, I'm just
no.
like because the east
see how he
has
struggled.
like desert. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
when you start heading like towards Cabazon and stuff, it's like more desert and stuff. But
Okay.
right there, it's
So how far is it from Camarillo?
where's Camarillo at?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Never
I don't
mind.
know where that's
But it's
Y'all
like
got better
it's like
geography
okay,
than me.
this is the way I think about it. It's like LA's here, and then Riverside's here, and then San Diego.
Riverside is
here,
like it's like southwest of
Yeah,
like
it's like-
LA.
Yeah.
LA.
because it
Yeah.
takes me like an hour to get to LA, and then like it took me
From where you're at?
yeah, like depending on traffic. So yeah,
Wait,
about an hour.
I would say with traffic, it still takes you 3 hours.
It takes me like maybe like an hour 45. Around there.
That damn near just added
But
an
we're
hour.
at like the
Yeah.
border, so you had to come
Yeah.
really south, San Diego.
yeah.
We're one exit away from the border.
I saw that on the Google. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
What are
I'm
these
really
guys
out here.
doing?
Don't miss it.
Yeah.
Don't miss it. Don't miss that exit.
Yeah, you'll be going to the border.
Miss that exit. You're going to be
Because it's gonna be
paying
about a good 3 hours for you get back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
was
that,
like, man,
that
we gotta get
I
some
don't-
tacos while we're out.
I was
here.
just
No,
finna
I'm
say,
just-
you
that-
might as well go over there.
If you miss your exit, you might as well just spend the day in TJ.
yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well make it worth your while. Grab you some tacos,
I've
a
actually
couple
never
beers.
been to TJ.
Me neither, but I heard that's what you do if you miss the last
Right?
exit.
Just go get some tacos at TJ.
I haven't been to TJ either.
Yeah, right. This guy got his phone taken from
In TJ.
someone.
An
Like a
an
stripper.
entertainer
An entertainer, yeah, a dancer.
in Mexico.
In TJ, bro. Not my own doing of my location to be at.
What?
I just was- Let me,
That's
you
still
know,
a story
yeah,
that
no, I
we're
wanted
waiting to
go
hear.
there.
Yeah.
That's still a story that we're waiting to hear, but I guess we're gonna wait for another
That's gonna
day
be in
on
the
that.
Chronicles. Yeah, that's gonna
In
be
the
in the Chronicles.
Said the
Yeah,
bonus
you gotta
features.
see the you gotta see the bonus
That's
footage
the
for that. Is what
extended-
he's, I guess.
The extended footage on that.
You
But you
walk
said
this-
you're from Moreno Valley, though, bro.
Yeah,
And,
I'm from Moreno Valley.
Have you been doing art up there? Like,
I've been doing art recently for like the past 2 years, but like I guess professionally and like
Mhm.
freelancing, I've been putting like stuff out like on my own. But before that, I was drawing constantly, and it was crazy because like when I started drawing, I had my friend. I was in middle school, and my friend was like, "Hey, we could make some lunch money if you draw me this and sell it for like $1." So I was like, "All right, cool, yeah, whatever." And then I draw it out, and he's like, $2, man, $2. I'm like, "What's this guy doing? He's getting lunch money for real?" And then that's how we would do it. So
Oh, that's sick as fuck.
yeah,
you turned your
Hey,
drawing
let's
into a hustle.
I really
Bro,
did.
that's how you do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
my hustle again.
And
my
they,
hustle-
they say starving artists ain't a thing.
No, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
he said he's still starving though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I go home from work and then go straight into painting, or I'll get a phone call, or I'll get a text message or a DM, and someone's like, "Go draw me this," and I'm like, "All right, when do you want it done by? What size do you want?" Like I hit them with details, and I get a lot of people like caught off guard, like,
Like, oh,
This
they was
guy's for real.
expecting like I ain't gonna flex. I was one of them.
Do a lot of people just be like paint whatever, or do they have
yes,
something in mind?
some people like give me something they're like, "Can you paint this for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure," which is good for like a lot of artists.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get like people like you could go to Target and buy it for something, you know, like it's a print, it's not the original copy. So it's good for artists like myself to get someone that goes, can you draw this for me? And you know, you charge them your price because you take the time out of your day to do it.
Exactly.
So it's really fun.
I think it's awesome, bro, that you, especially that you talk about how you come home from work and then you do it.
Yeah.
So you got a 9 to 5, and that's the 5 to 9, and that's really usually the hustle in any type of business. And you know, like you said, it's your passion, your expression. It's, you know, monetizing it is a business. So.
That's why this last 2 years I started doing it more. And that's when I started getting involved with charities, and then Dre hit me up, and then
Dre who?
Dre Rushmore.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Yeah, he missed.
I didn't miss.
Oh, you missed it. Okay.
Yeah, because
shout out to Dre Rushmore
about the podcast.
Hey,
I'm gonna be salty at you forever, bro. Dre was our first guest.
Yeah,
and he missed it.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was only 2. I was like,
don't say it like that. I didn't miss it on purpose, bro.
Like,
I think I had to work or something.
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Dre's cool. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
How long have you known him?
I met him through Instagram, like how I met you guys. He hit me up one day.
Social media.
That's how we network.
New universe. That's a new world right there. No, I'm just playing.
So yeah, he hit me up and we just started like talking. I wanted to pick his brain, and usually with me, like I pick people's brain. Like you gotta tell me details, because if not, I'm stuck working on a project for like a month or something.
Yeah, exactly. You like, what do he want? What do they want?
I've done that though, where people don't know what they want, and it's like, change this. I'm like, okay, and I have to redraw.
Exactly.
Like, but it's fun for me because it's like a constructive criticism. Like, you know, you're like leveling
and
up,
it only gets
single
better.
Time.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it only gets better.
So, what are you trying to get out of this art, like the whole art thing?
The whole art thing, I think.
Like, you want to be professional with it?
Yeah, I definitely want to take that step to become professional. Mostly, I want to get my name out there. Like, I want people to recognize it, be like, oh, that's Rubios' work. Like that, I like that. Like, I want people to hit me up constantly. And sometimes there's like a dry season of it, and I've noticed it. But then there's like people, like I've done weddings, I've done charity, I've done like a mural at my friend's like tent shop. That was pretty cool. And then I've done some wedding designs. I've actually worked for like a fashion show, which was pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That is dope. That's super dope.
Yeah, it was like in LA on the rooftop. So,
plugged in.
Yeah, it was cool.
Plugged in. So you just on a rooftop, like, yeah, you know, that's me up there. That's where you know you smooth. You just, you know, find the nearest jacket that's really silk.
Yeah.
And I
just go over there, flexing on everybody real quick. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I drew that over there. That's mine. I painted that. My bad.
So when I went to the fashion show, it was through the charity that I work with. It's called Inspire Cali. And they worked with like foster children and stuff like that. So
that's awesome, bro. That's awesome.
Last Thursday, I was talking to the kids there about how therapeutic art can be. So that's something I love to do when I'm drawing or painting, to be able to talk to the youth, because I have 2 children of my own. So when we're not doing nothing, or you know, it's tight on money, that's what we're doing. We're painting, we're drawing, we're, you know, being active. So to tell that to other kids, it's a real blessing to be like, you know, if you're ever worried about something or you feel some type of way, you could express it like with poems, rapping, or painting.
So
drawing.
you tell them any type of art.
Any type of art. Yeah. Because with me, myself as an artist, like I'd rather do other things too. Yeah. So like my friend, he's a director and a videographer. So I work closely with him. He casted me in the short film. So we're probably doing that for October.
Oh, okay.
Word. All right. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that in a second.
So that's I'm looking forward to that. So that's how I'm branching out. Like
artist, painter, / actor.
I'm trying to do everything, you know.
That's dope.
Hey.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's sick. Yeah.
No, because when you really
we're gonna be back for that one.
Yeah, when you really sit back and think about it, like that's dope. That's dope as fuck. Like,
I've always had respect for people who like draw and paint, because I can't do that with a crap good at all, and I wish I could.
Growing up, I used
to respect.
Yeah, growing up, I wanted to be an architect.
Man, when I was younger,
I actually wanted to do that first.
Yeah, no, for real. Like when I was younger, I used to just draw the hell out of like Pac-Man and like stick figures, doing karate and fighting. Remember, like,
Oh, the ones on the like the YouTube
stickfight.com?
like the surf
Yeah, bro. I used to just draw them because I was like, man, I can't do nothing else.
These are like the stick figures with the spiky hair.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I couldn't do
There's some
nothing.
detail.
I am so trash at drawing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's a wrap. It's like that in English class.
Well, and it's kind of almost like a lost hobby. I guess it's big in like everyone has their like niche like community. So art has its own community, but
it's
not as big.
Yeah, it's not as
a lot of
popularized
other
as it
things.
used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of 3D animation and computer work now.
I was gonna say
So
that.
you
Yeah.
followed. I know you follow Justin Waddleton, or whatever. He's like blind in like one of his eyes, or whatever. He got shot, or whatever.
Sorry,
follow
Justin.
him.
I'm sorry, but I'll follow you. I'll follow you after this.
He's slowly starting to get big, man. He's done like some dope ass photos of Rick Ross, Shaq,
Oh, dope.
Biggie. He did a really dope ass Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor one. But like he's
photography or what?
no art.
Like art? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
he
cool.
draws it. He did this really dope ass like instinct level of Goku or whatever, and it's like a full body, so it really is like 6 foot, like a 6 foot painting or whatever. But like he's a dope artist too, and he's really mean with like actual sketching and drawing out stuff. So I mean, like with his style, like what style of artist are you? Like what do you like to gravitate towards? Like what's your niche?
You falling asleep? Sorry.
I'm not
You
falling
okay?
asleep.
He's all
I'll sing and
stoned
rock
and
back
he's
and forth.
like-
I'm not falling asleep. I was like,
He's dazing off.
I'm
thinking
trying to
about
think
it,
about
yeah.
what kind of question he was asking. I was like, what is he getting at with this?
Sorry
Where's
to
he going? I
interrupt,
don't
yeah.
understand.
That's a
What
good
kind
question.
of
Yeah, I
artist
was like,
would
what
you
does he
do?
get at?
Define yourself.
I think
as.
the type of artist I am is like I like to be versatile. Like I could do life drawings,
Grab the water.
and I could do cartoon work and anime.
yeah.
But I mean, if like before, I used to have like people just stand in front of me and I'm like, "Hey, let me draw you," and they're like, "Okay," and they'll just be posing. So I'd get like a couple people to do that for me. So,
That's really sick.
but I like I said, I like to be versatile in everything. Like I like to change things up. I don't want to stick to one thing and then get bored like a couple days later.
Don't box
Yeah.
yourself in.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've noticed you draw and paint a lot of different things.
Yeah, I've
like
been painting a
lot.
lot lately, actually.
So what?
Do
Oh my bad, you got it.
You got it.
Okay, I was gonna say what inspires a lot of the paintings. Do you just kind of? I mean, like you said, you have people tell you, "I want you to do this."
Yeah.
But do you have any that you just kind of you get inspired yourself and just
You actually
kind of just go into it? I guess. And
Yeah, I actually have a lot of art that I do that I haven't posted like on Instagram. Like Instagram is just like stuff people request me. Like everything on there, I already sold it. Like, it's done.
so you got a vault, is what you're saying? You got
Yeah.
it in the vault.
It
Wait.
is like it's where I have it ready to where when I have a watermark and a logo, that's when I'll put everything out. Like I'm already working on it behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and then when I'm ready for it and I have like everything set up, boom,
I like
just gonna
that.
lay it out
That's
on
really
everybody.
Well, I'm glad we got you on here early before you blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Before he ran the price
Got
up
Yeah,
on
that
us.
exactly.
Pablo Picasso over here, the
Yeah.
modern
Feel
day.
me?
So yeah, so like
On the activated.
I don't know if
podcast.
you see like a lot of like the photographer I'm always with. His name is Cuban. He's the one that took a picture of me on the skyscraper. Out there
Cuban.
I have not.
well, he's
I'm gonna look him up.
he's a dope
Shout out
photographer.
Cuban.
He does all the urban like shots. He does like all the skyscraper like on top of LA. He'll just be like taking pictures of the skylines and stuff. Like he's
Okay.
crazy.
You follow McLean Photography?
No, I'm sorry.
He's from
I'm
San
sorry.
Diego too. Hey, yeah, like his photography is like. I mean, I ain't no pro, but that shit's dope as fuck. Like,
I wish I could get into photography, but
It's really
shake
nice
my
to
hands
do it.
set
Yeah.
up. I'd be
our
like,
barber J Pro is actually a dope ass photographer too. He's getting into his little craft of that.
Yeah, the only photography I do is on my iPhone. It's not very good.
I'm like,
I do
yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
My
flex.
shit is
I'm
so
a
Hold to the
bad.
left real quick.
I can't draw anymore, but I'm surgical with the angles on
Right?
social media.
I'm a
bro.
filter specialist.
I-
Filter
So,
specialist
shit, we
right
are.
here.
Well, that's why it's cool too, though, to like draw and paint because also not
Did-
everybody's doing like taking pictures,
Yeah.
taking pictures with
Some
their
people are
phone,
actually
you know what I'm saying?
going from the beginning drawing it
I
out.
do that a lot
like
at Starbucks. I'll just be sitting there like, I'm gonna just draw them real quick.
Would you draw him in would you make a cartoon series and draw him like just like a
I
little
could
tiny
actually. Yeah, I could.
about
we
that.
could animate it or something,
that'd be
just a
dope.
little one like 30-second clip of him telling a joke.
Yeah,
Like, that would be
really good.
we,
that
we
would
would
be lit.
obviously
We should do that. We
compensate
should
you
definitely do that.
because yeah,
Yeah, we
you're
get
dope
money
as
off that.
fuck. So
I actually get a lot of
that'd be
people that shoot me ideas like that. So it's like it's really fun
That'd
to
be
like
different,
collaborate
yeah.
with them. Like even if it's just like a set design or someone wants to do like a little shoot, like how would you portray this? Like a storyboard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of people that want storyboards. So I'm like,
Okay,
yeah, I can
that's
do that
different.
for you. Yeah, that's so
That's
like that's why I said I like to keep my people
Yeah.
coming at me.
Stretch. Yeah, you like
Yeah.
to stretch.
Hey,
jiggy, bro.
hey.
You do like art shows, like art. You know how people will
Like at the art walks and stuff like that.
Galleries and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
I want to do gallery, but I want to put my own work. That's what I want to do. Like I want to be able to set my own stuff.
Mhm.
Art walk, I definitely want to do that. I want to get more into that because lately it's just been at home.
What is Art Walk?
Art walk is like I know like every downtown like city has it, and they set up like a bunch of artists, and then they like put up tables like this, and they have all their
Like
art,
booths and
yeah,
stuff.
booths and stuff like that. They
Okay.
sell their T-shirts, they sell their pins, their jackets, or different prints of artwork, which is
Cool.
pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that would be dope.
So how many? I really didn't want to ask this.
Go ahead,
like,
ask away.
But like, how many
That's how you
projects
know
have you
it's coming.
sold
How many projects have I sold?
this year? Hey,
No, I'm
that's
serious. This is
what
a
I
lot.
wanted-
Like it's
That's what I wanted to
It's,
hear.
it's
Yeah.
lucrative
yeah, it's
and it's interesting.
I should keep count of that. That would be actually like my goal for every year. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I sold that many last year, but no, I've sold a lot. I've sold from like little 8x10s to small drawings on paper. So, it's time and experience that you're paying for. So
Now I remember before you said it's up and down in seasons and stuff. Now did it always kind of start off good? Like did you get beginner's luck and you was like, okay, people are really onto this, or did you have to like build up a following and like
I definitely had a bit of a
base.
following because it was like you give out like starting off as any artist, you kind of like give stuff away for free,
exactly,
and then you get your name out there more.
yeah, yep,
So-
yep. People see you around.
Yeah, and it kind of like backfires on you like the very beginning because everybody's like, oh, well, you did that for free. Can you do it for me? And I'm like, ugh, no, I need to eat.
No.
Like, I'm sorry, like I just don't have the time right now to do it. But it's really good to know people are like wanting to get that from you. Like
Exactly.
they know your worth as much as you know your worth. Then that's really great to have a fan base or like people that love your art to do that.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, building that brand.
Yeah,
Cause I'm a fan now. So
appreciate it.
yeah, say no more. Say no more. I'm a fan now. That's awesome.
You really need to start like you keep track of that, bro, because like
Yeah.
Well, the more you get your name out there too, like the more booked you get, the more money you make.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah, I think
down
it's
the road.
I think it's fun
My
to
price
collaborate.
go up.
Like I never look
Oh,
at
that's cool.
the
That's
price
really
of it.
cool.
Like I never chase the money for it. Like
Right.
it comes with like the respect I have with the clients.
Exactly.
That's really
And,
cool.
So it's the more I put out, it's great for me because it's like, okay, they like my stuff. I've had that guy with the box we were talking about earlier. He's bought like maybe like 5 pieces off me already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
So
it's like,
you build. That's sick. You like build a relationship with them and.
yeah.
I mean, and
just
I feel like that's how
continue
it
to
should
collaborate.
be.
That's really cool though because you don't even get that. I feel like with other artists, like
Yeah.
are some or are there artists who just like paint or draw for themselves and they don't really like sell their stuff or whatever like that, and or they're like picky who they sell it to or something, or they're picky who they collaborate with, right? Like they're very picky. But
Because if I could sell my jokes on Instagram, I'd be lit right now. Lit T.
That's
Like
so
$20 a line.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's $35 for this punchline right here. 35, 45, 65, 65, 65, 77. You just have an Instagram live auction. 45.
There's times like we were talking about before. It's always like you get like those hit and misses. There's some people that just lowball you. And you're
yeah.
like, okay, well, I can't do it right
You
now.
must not have seen
How do
this.
you handle that? How do you handle that?
I handle it professionally. I just let them know, unfortunately I can't do it for that. Right now I don't have the time for it. And I mean, because they stay looking at my stuff, and I'm one of those guys who like go on the story and be like, yeah, I know who looked at it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know who else does that, but I do it. But
I do.
Oh yeah, we all do.
I do.
so
Yeah.
I'm like,
See all the X's on there. and
I know
all
they
that.
see me staying up late doing other things. Like I pick up quick. I'm like, okay, you want something? I'll go ahead and do it for you. So that's how it is with me.
Hey, you make the calls, bro.
You got to. If you're gonna, stand for something, you gotta, stand tall
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, exactly.
So-
You got to be solid at your price.
Especially when you're talented and skilled.
Yeah, bro. When
Yeah,
you,
don't feel bad
I appreciate
charging
that.
people. Yeah,
Sometimes
you know what I'm
at
saying?
the beginning I was like, buy me lunch. I was like, what? Yeah, buy me lunch. That's how I was at
Yeah.
the beginning. I was like, no, I gotta eat.
Yeah,
No,
exactly. We gotta
definitely, yeah. Keep on making sure people pay.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, and it's not
Don't
even
feel
that
bad.
they pay. It's just like more.
Or
of
you-
a,
if they support
Yeah.
you, they support you.
Yeah, it's,
bro.
And
it's
they
more of
wanna-
the support and the the respect of the look, like how I said,
Yeah.
knowing your worth and them knowing your worth. So
and,
Yeah, bro,
and,
like-
and what they're getting, man, what they're getting is
yeah,
it's more. They're getting more out of it. You know what I'm saying?
when someone
Pers-
tells me they don't like it, I'm like, okay, I'll redo it. And they're like, really? Oh yeah. If you
I
don't
was
like it,
gonna
I'm not
ask
gonna
you
put
that.
it out.
Right.
It's my name. I'm not gonna put something bad out. Like I'm gonna.
That's your craft, bro.
Yeah.
You put a lot of time in
That's
your craft.
awesome, bro.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
heard
sick.
that before. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
me
awesome.
neither.
When you said,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna redo it," I got you. I got you.
Yeah. No, that's why I try to build that respect. Like
Yeah.
like I got you too. I want it on the wall where someone's like, who did that? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I feel that.
That's very true.
So, it's a thing they say where like art is never finished, and you're like kind of your own critic always. Is it anything? Do you ever have anything that you find that is finished? I know how you have that. You give things to other people, and then, they say they like it. But do you yourself be like, all right, I'm done. This is it. I can't do anymore. Do you ever,
man, you should
feel
have seen
that
me
way?
an hour ago. It was like, this is terrible.
I know, yeah. It's the same way with comedy too. So I know, does that
I
translate?
definitely
in
have
that
to
world
come
too?
see you do comedy. I would love to see that.
Oh
That's
yeah, bro. Yeah,
definitely-
I'm,
do that
I'll
one.
be up
He's
there. I'll
good.
be in LA.
It's good.
He just had
You know,
2
like-
shows the other night.
Yeah, I definitely got to go.
And then
to
I
one
did
of those.
I did a show before that, and then a show the day before that in LA. My bad, but
Oh, nice.
I'll let you know when I'm up there.
Definitely. Or even
Yeah.
out here, I'll come out
Wednesday,
here.
Thursday. Yeah. Oh, say no more. Yeah, it's out here. It's I got you.
Definitely.
It's not all the way by the border though.
Yeah,
So
no,
don't
we
worry.
ain't gonna go
You
this
don't have
way.
to come all the
It's a
way
little
this
further.
We gotta
south.
go
This
this
is
out.
the only time. This is the only time for it. Unless you want to grab some polos off me.
Yeah.
Oh, you got polos?
Yeah, I work at
Oh,
Polo.
linking up right here.
Yeah, that's that
Got the
networking.
plug.
If anybody want to come shop with me, I'm at Polo Ralph Lauren,
Shop with me.
Oh, we got
down by the
Ralph.
border.
Oh, okay.
Senseless plug. but yeah, my bad. Back to what I was saying. Is it anything you ever find finished, or
What-
like do you get that feeling like?
I all the time actually. I see it as like I'm always progressing, but at the same time I look at it, I'm like, God, I hate this. What did I put out?
Yeah, exactly.
Like it'll be the smallest thing too. Like if it's like the littlest line by your face, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like staring at it, and you're like, I love it. I'm like, no, that's
Yeah.
terrible. I'm like, I'm
gonna
my
ruin it.
worst critic. Like I will literally. Nobody like I know a lot of people don't know this, but if I say like, oh, I'm working on it, I probably redid it, like just because I don't want to like
Yo,
give them
that's
something
hilarious.
bad.
So you've redone it without them asking you to redo
Yeah.
it.
More so times than just giving it straight to him.
Yeah. I've actually
Oh, wow.
it's like if it's like the smallest detail, like if the hand's too small, the proportions are off, I'm like, I gotta redraw it, and I'll do it quick. So I'll do it pretty fast. Like when it comes to drawing, it's pretty quick. When it comes to painting, it's a little more time
Yeah.
consuming, just because like with paint, I've told everybody who's starting off and beginning with paint, it's you could always layer over it. So once it dries, go ahead and redo it. Don't start blending it in, messing it up, because then
Yeah.
the colors get everywhere. But
So do you? I didn't. I forgot it's a difference kind of between drawing and painting.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference? I guess would you say? Do you have a?
yeah, when I started off, I was doing a lot of drawings. I was actually like just pen and paper. Like I would actually do nothing but black and white
Really?
photos.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then someone told
Did
me
you do the
like,
gray shading and stuff like?
yeah, I would just like with the pencil, you would see my hand like full of like graphite.
Yeah.
So
I remember that shit in art class.
all right.
Yeah,
Like this. So yeah, I would start off with just black and white, and then my teacher. I went to the art institute for 1 year, and my teacher's like, you can't draw a pencil in my class. You gotta have a pen. I was like, dang, okay.
Oh wow.
So it was really hard, like having a Sharpie or like a ballpoint pen.
Yeah, that's different.
It was really hard. So I was like, oh man. But then he started telling me to do color. And color was the hardest thing for me. It was.
When you say color, what you mean? Like you got to draw in color?
Like markers,
like a color pen.
Yeah,
like
color
colored
pencil,
pencils.
color pen.
Actually, I never even touched color
Was
pencil.
Dre's in colored pencil?
Yeah,
yeah.
It was a mixture between Copic markers and color pencils.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and actually some pastel colors like the chalk.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
word?
thing's fire.
Yeah.
You should look at it. It's fire. I'm sure you've seen it before.
Yeah,
It's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulled it up.
Like I said, it reminds me of Hey Arnold.
It actually was inspiration for it.
Yeah,
Just because he was telling me about like he wanted like this old school like look to it. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, with the staircase, like I'm like a stoop.
Exactly.
So I started looking at like different things, and I saw Hey Arnold, where like they're all like ganged up and they're sitting on the stoop, and I was like, I could do something with this. So I started picking out like different like positions, but since it was more I guess adult format, I had to do like the poses where they're being, he wanted them in like 3 different ways. Like he wanted them one like push off to the side, one like being the flirt, and one being like, but all the women were like, nah, I don't want to deal with that. But all the men were like flirty. There was the playboy or like that guy, and then,
player, dude.
Yeah, the player, and then what was the book smart one, kind of like the lovey-dovey romantic one.
Okay, yeah.
So I try to portray that in that cover, so it was pretty good.
That was dope.
I don't think you finished with the colored pencils. Sorry.
No,
like you were
you
continuing with what you were going.
Yeah,
before
please
his
do.
question.
Please
Oh
do.
yeah, I'll answer any
I
questions.
forgot. It's 15 questions at one time, so my bad. It's all good.
Oh,
We're
Which
just
one's next?
hitting
Which
you
one's
with
No,
everything
yeah.
we got right now.
Like art is dope as fuck. Though.
It's different. It's different. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, and it's funny that you say that, like with the line thing, and you like got to do it over, cause in comedy, bro, like with everybody in the room will be laughing, bro, like everybody, and you killing it. You like got your rhythm going. You like yeah, whoop whoop, and I know kind of art the same thing. Like yeah, I'm killing this page right now, and then it's that one person in the corner with their arms crossed, and you just like, why are you not laughing? Everybody else having the time of their life. You like, why are you not laughing? And then you like point that person out and just look at them like, and that one person bothers you when you go home and sleep at night, and you just have nightmares like, why was they elbows crossed?
They're gonna be at my next show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they didn't have a good time. Like, and so
they
it's
must have
kind of
lost
the
their
same
keys,
things. Yeah, it's like even though it's good, it's still that one tiny aspect of it, that bothers you, I guess. So yeah, it's funny how that translates in the same.
Actually, like
Same
when I have people there with me, like to draw, I'll notice when they do this. It's like looking over, like
Peeking.
they're like,
Okay.
so is that supposed to be like that? I'm like, yes, it is.
But
But
then you gotta be like, hey, that
You
reminds
gotta play
me.
it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back up.
the one person that does it is the most supportive, but who does that is my mom. She's just like, is that supposed to look like that? You're really not gonna give it to him like that, right? I'm like,
oh yeah, mom thinks she can say
I was like,
anything. Huh?
Exactly.
They're like,
Ain't no think.
Yep.
how my mom, I love
She
you.
can
can.
Yep, that's funny.
And then when the payment comes, she's like, oh, you did a great job. I was like, yes, I did.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know I did.
That was the best one I think you've done. Because you see that paycheck. Oh yeah.
Oh, that box took me like 6 months to do,
Oh.
and she would see me like up late at night. Like I'd be like 2-3 in the morning working on one
Bro, that's
side.
that. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When you look at that box, like
Yeah, I need
in
to
its
look at it.
entirety, like you can look and tell that was not do it in a week, 2 weeks, not even
6
like a month.
months.
6
Yeah,
months.
6 months.
So
I believe that,
bro.
bro.
Did you work on that and work on nothing else, or did you?
No, I actually
did.
did things in
you-
between. Like I know I say when I go to work and then I go home to paint. Like I actually, since my family owns a mechanic and smog shop, I actually take my work with me sometimes. I'll be sitting in the office just like doodling or like sketching out the next project. Like I believe I worked with another artist. His name was Lil Monster, and he's really good.
Okay, yeah.
But
hopefully you would be. I don't think you could be named Lil Monster and like.
Yeah, no,
That'd be good.
he's really good. He's really good. But it was funny because like the cover he came with like to do for him.
Mm-hmm.
It was another cover right after Dre. It was called "Bop in My Whip," and to me, I was like, "What kind of cover you want?"
Yeah, exactly.
But when we spoke on the phone, he was so serious. He's like, "I want this, this, and this." And I was like, and at that point, you have to be like professional about it. You're like, okay, yeah, I could do that. So when I'm drawing this, mind you, like I said, my mom or my kids come over and they're looking over like, what is that? But I drew it out for them, and it's a really good song. It's very catchy. I like it.
So you drew the cover art for it? What is it? Is it something like inappropriate or was it like?
It's self-explanatory for the title. So
A bop in my whip.
Bop in the whip.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the bops.
Okay. I'm thinking like dancing Bob. Like, oh yeah, we
Nah.
That's good. You've got a good mind.
Yeah, man. I went straight positive on it.
Yeah, very positive.
Yeah, but Bob in
I'm
my
not
whip.
gonna lie. I knew exactly what
He's like,
Bop in the
what
whip.
did you just say?
Okay, that makes sense.
But
Well,
you don't want to be a bop.
Yeah.
You don't want to be this bop.
Shut out the cars. Shut out the cars.
But I like when people send me their stuff. Like when people send me music, that's really dope. Like that. Like I have other artists that just send me music and they're like.
And does the music affect it? Like, do you use that to kind of
influence?
Influence and express the thing better, or the whatever art it is?
Usually, I actually start like listening to the song over and over again to like kind of get a feel for it. But like I talk to him, like I'll FaceTime him, say what's up. And then Kid Rafiq, he said to me something, and it was called Legendary, and that one was really good. Like he's got bars, like, he could spit. Like I was like, damn, this guy is really good.
And does that make it better because when you really, I guess, feel the song, or you feel like the person that you're working with?
Yeah, like, and even now, like we didn't actually collaborate. We didn't do a cover. So I was kind of like, okay, fine. But he went in a different direction, which is cool. But he still sends me music. Like he's like, hey, can you support me? I'm like, yeah, definitely. I'd love to support you. Whatever you do, like just
it is dope.
Just to get like something that's not released yet is like a plus.
Oh yeah, you ahead of the game.
Yeah, like it's great.
Like, oh, I got you.
Do you get asked to do covers a lot? Do you do like a lot of album cover or song or album covers?
Yeah, I'm working on one right now. That one I can't talk about, but
he on the NDA. He's got the NDA, boy.
Bro.
Non-disclosure.
Before this, I was like,
he's on some Kanye shit.
Yeah. I actually had to make a bunch of calls before. I was like, hey, can I talk about this on the podcast? And they're like, yeah, you could talk about it. No, don't talk about that. Yeah, you could talk about that.
Right. Hey, that's moves though. Moves.
Yeah.
So can you drop the highest price you've made? Like,
yeah, it was.
Like, is that too much? Like,
this is just
let me know.
Yeah. So what? I'm sorry. People want to know. Like, we want to know some prices. I want to know over here. Like,
only reason is so aspiring artists can know that it's possible to reach, a level.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna flex. I just want to know how much my guy.
Well,
I know you getting the bag, bro.
Some people do it for a hobby.
Yeah,
and you are cool enough to collaborate with people and give them what they want and work with them, and it's almost like a tattoo artist, but like a longer process, in a cooler.
I think every artist has hit up for that.
I would say I feel like even tattoo artists, bro, because you can't just draw up no schmo shit, like, because that's something that they're gonna have on them.
Yeah.
Arguably forever.
That's why tattoo artists charge a lot of money.
Yeah, they charge that was that cover charge, that code something when you walk in the door.
Have you ever thought about doing tattoos, or is that like
everybody's asked me that? Everybody.
I can imagine.
I get people like, oh, the tattoo artist didn't know what I want. Can you draw this? And I'm like, yeah. How much does they charge you for the the cover? And they're like, he's like $40. I was like, all right, I'll do 30. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah. I mean, because he's gonna redraw it and probably recharge you.
Exactly.
I mean, if he's cool enough, because like if they're cool enough, they'll be like, all right, I could take that drawing, and work with that.
So do you do that a lot then? Like, do people's tattoos before, and then they take your drawing to the tattoo artist and be like, this is what I want.
Can you do this?
Yeah, I've actually had some people like old high school friends tell me like, hey, can you do this for me? And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. But I stopped just because I got a high demand for that. And I was like, and then some tattoo artist was like, who the hell's Rubio Art?
Oh, they
So
were
Yeah,
getting
people.
mad.
It was gonna start turning into
So I was like,
artist
beef in
war.
Riverside, huh?
I was
All
like,
the
oh,
tattoo
man.
Hey,
people
this
in
is our
LA, they're about
territory.
to- yeah. Well, I'm sure they get hella butthurt too, especially if you're
Yeah.
better than them. They take it so personally. I bet.
I stayed away from tattoos though. It's like I want to do it eventually at one point in my life, but like I'd rather have it on like the wall or someone to remember it by. Like
Yeah.
Low key, I
that.
feel like
Fire.
you can, bro. I feel like you can join the tattoo world whenever you decide you want to. Like you can start tattooing at 65 years old. It's not like it's a job that requires you to be youthful.
I think it takes, time and effort, obviously.
Well,
It's
yeah.
different, but I mean,
You could have,
definitely,
like,
yeah. He can, whenever you want, you could be like, all right, I'm going
It's
to
not
start
something you have to
tattooing
do.
I'm
oranges
finna learn how to
first.
do this.
Yeah, it's not something you
Yeah.
have to learn how to do
it
at an
takes-
early age.
And you'll already have like relationships with clients and people who will probably be like, yeah, you did this drawing, you should do my tattoo.
Yeah, I had to, when I show people my work, they're like, "Oh, do you do tattoos?" I'm like, "Oh man, I don't." But
About that. Is it one of those where you got scratch your neck?
yeah, I'm like
about that.
you know, because when I was like at like an early age, my dad used to like get mad for like graffiti artists, and I never did like graffiti. Like I stayed away from that just because my dad was like, "You better not do that, boy." And I'm like, "Hey, all right."
You knew automatically,
I
yeah.
was like, "I'm gonna do that." And then years later, I went to go work with him at the city, and I was the one cleaning off graffiti. It was like karma.
The irony.
Because
That's
the irony.
crazy.
It was like super karma. I was like,
The
"Oh
irony.
man."
Man. So about this most you've made.
Yeah.
The most I made was probably like $800 or $900 off
Damn,
one piece.
That's the bag.
But,
But that took you.
That one took me a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would say like the bigger pieces, like the Joker piece I did recently, that one was like 300.
Okay. You had Jack, Jay,
Had
what's
Jack,
his name?
Jack Nicholson, Jared Leto,
Heath
Cameron, Heath Ledger.
And who?
Cameron, that's the one from Gotham series.
Oh,
the TV series.
I didn't really watch that. Like my friends watched it. Like
Never watched
faithfully.
Gotham. Gotham's was hard.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
it's
never
still
did
on,
watch it. I
No,
never
it's
did
not
watch
on
it.
no more.
But it's because I really don't watch television like that outside of
Me either.
sports. Like 9 times out of 10.
But it's on Hulu and YouTube on that new Netflix though.
I don't even watch Netflix. I really don't watch Netflix, bro. I promise.
It's on
you.
Instagram. You get little clips.
Yeah, if I see it,
I'm
it's
thinking
just
about
gonna be-
dropping a rap album on Instagram. No one take that shit. 15 songs, 15 1-minute songs with videos.
You should do it.
Instagram should
Definitely
pay me
do
for
that.
that shit. The first ever album on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll help you out with some creative ideas for
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I was
doing
thinking
that.
about it.
And
And
let
I
me
was thinking
hop-
about
let me
hitting
hop
up
on the
Instagram.
interlude.
Yeah.
Let me hop
Oh,
on the
dude, that'd be
interlude.
great.
That would
to
be
have
cool.
them like.
Because they can go to the feed and just like slide and it'll automatically do it or whatever. So it's just like from track 1 all the way down.
You should
to-
add like a bunch of stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be on the
Just
ad libs.
How long
put
you
me-
been thinking?
Get
of
me
that?
on there like
Dude, I
boop.
thought about that like the last 2 days, bro. That shit would be so fucking smart.
No one
to
take
do.
it copyright.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure Will Smith or something's already, bro. Someone's got to
Will
be
Smith is
thinking
like
about it.
great on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like I love watching his.
Yeah,
stuff.
he's been killing it lately.
like if I do
I'm
YouTube
damn.
videos, it'd be just like that, like dope. Like it's not like being dumb to get attention. Like it's like legit living
He's
your life.
doing
Yeah.
chill, real dope stuff. And just
Yeah.
like
Lil Duval does that.
explain
shit too,
life to you.
Yeah.
The shit that he does is just like,
He's living his best life.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he did the shiggy dance on top of a bridge.
I don't think
I
I've
was
seen
like,
that.
what? The Will Smith thing? You see that?
Oh, the
The-
yeah,
the
yeah.
film-
Bro, I'm hella
What was
bummed.
my
I
feelings?
just gave out my idea, bro.
Somebody finna do it right as soon as you post this
Hey,
up.
we
Bro,
start
Instagram
tomorrow.
would pay someone to do that. Instagram would pay at least a bigger rapper to do it. Because that is
So
shit.
do
That's
you see-
national news. The first ever album on Instagram. Instagram only. No iTunes. No YouTube. Just Instagram exclusive.
So we're gonna start tomorrow, so nobody takes it.
Yeah. About to start a trend.
You just
How
keep
fire
dropping
would
a whole
that
bunch
be?
of tracks. Just drop like
No, you just get 15 videos, 1-minute videos, and you drop them like all at once. And then so people can just like, they can watch it from the going down.
But damn, only a minute though.
Well, Instagram can't do longer.
No,
Bro,
but
the
it's
kids
a-
out here listening to like 15-second clips and calling it a hot song, bro.
Don't you
so-
got like the IGTV though?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's
too.
longer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's longer.
what
So
you
then,
talking
so then you're taking the LeVar Ball approach and
Give me the
marketing
bag,
yourself.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, is he on like Facebook?
Yeah, he has a show on Facebook.
I've never heard about it until he did like
Oh,
a
the
complex
bu- the-
video.
living with the balls or whatever.
Yeah.
Living with balls about something like that.
That guy's funny, man. He's so
He's misunderstood.
yeah.
He really is
Misunderstood.
Yeah, bro.
I think he be misunderstanding. I think he genius though. I ain't gonna lie. But in saying that though, like he started a league, bro. Like, and it is pretty weird, but it's still he started a league.
How you feel about his
And
shoes?
he got shoes.
Yeah, how you feel about those?
His son is the youngest player to ever have a gym shoe.
I mean, if they're doing it, they're doing it.
He's the
right.
only high school player to have his own signature shoe ever.
And the youngest.
And so, but when you think about that, it's like, okay, youngest ever. Like, does that mean he's better than who came out of high school? Is he better than Kobe coming out of high school?
I mean, it doesn't matter if he's better or not because he has a fucking shoe. So
Does that?
that's
I mean,
the worst part.
That's
crazy. Yep.
You said what?
Don't matter.
But like I said, if you can, I mean, if you have the opportunity, I can't say that I wouldn't. Like,
Just make something happen. Just make some calls, draw it out, have someone else draw it out, and then do it.
like if you could pay that, whether you do it yourself or you have your favorite artist of all time come in and paint a portrait of your family, like you had the opportunity, would you do it?
Heck yeah, I'll do it. I'll jump on it. Like, yes.
Yes, let me do
Yeah,
it.
like
When do you want it done?
yeah. So, who is your favorite?
Get right
artist?
to the question.
Like musically?
No,
Like,
artistically.
Mine are old school.
Yeah,
Like I like Chuck Jones, Stan Lee. They're all comics. That's how I started. So
Okay, so comics,
but I would say,
DC or Marvel?
oh man,
Okay,
yeah, I'd have to say Marvel.
you survived this round.
You
I was about to,
They're gunning me down over here.
But yeah,
Marvel always
Stan
wins.
Lee.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Um,
And if you could, like, if you feel like they're old school, like, if you can try to like name something that they've drawn or
Chuck
like,
Jones is the one from Looney Tunes, so that would be
Okay,
yeah, that's,
okay.
you know,
Wait,
he's
for
cool.
real?
Yeah.
Beast Mode. I didn't know his name.
Bro, I'm about to definitely buy a lot of. I'm gonna ask you for a lot of. I'm gonna definitely pay.
You see
I'm
how
gonna
he's
drop
asking
the
though?
bag.
He's like,
I get
I'm gonna
paid
drop the
salary,
bag.
boy, so I can spend whatever kind of money I want.
He's like,
Nah.
Let me
He's
hold
on
20. then.
art.
I'm
Let me hold
definitely.
20 then.
Well, I don't know anybody who's like like I said, an artist or like a painter. Like I know a lot of recording artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's different.
It's a different field, but I love collaborating with them. Like I love when people just come for me for ideas. That's like less work, but it's just like all like your mindset of it.
Yeah.
So like if someone like my friend who comes with me, like videographer, he's like, hey, I need a storyboard for this. Like, how do you feel about this idea? Like, what point of view should you take off of that? So that's always good too.
That's super dope. Yeah, I like that. Because I feel like some people would just want to be, like not collaborative with their work, you know?
There's some people like that. I'll offer sometimes too, but you know, they're like, no, I got my own thing going. So I'm like, all right, talk to you later.
I seen
Keep it
you
pushing.
have
Bye.
like drawing sessions with other people. Like I've seen you have like.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I
What's
do.
that like? Like, do y'all just go in there and just start
Yeah, we
drawing? Or?
just sit down and chill and just start drawing, and then like they'll ask me for critique, or I'll ask them like, you know, what do you think about this? Most of the time when someone's like sitting with me, it's they're asking me to do something else for them,
Mhm.
which is still pretty cool. But like that company to have, yeah, I like that.
Exactly.
Do you work with other artists on like one piece together? Like
No,
you
I haven't done
collaborate?
that yet.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I've done like where it's like clothing line. Like someone hit me up like, hey, can you do a piece for my clothing line? I'm like, all right, yeah, I could do that. What exactly would you like? Because I don't really know your brand. You can't just come at me with that kind of question. Like, what are we doing?
Hey, draw something for me. Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's some though, like I turned down. I'm like, I can't do that.
Oh really?
Like, was,
Yeah.
was it because it was too hard? Or?
No, it's just like if I'm gonna put something on a shirt for somebody else's like, you know, brand, what am I gonna get out of it? Just like giving, like, how much profit are they gonna make off of that one shirt all the time? You know, that one design.
I would say you gotta play your percentages on that one. Like, I need at least like.
And since I haven't touched that field yet, I'm like a little iffy right now. So I'd rather put my own stuff out. But
independent style.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I might need you to draw some. I mean, we could talk percentages. Like, everybody eats with me, so
definitely,
it's not about like I'm trying to get every dollar I can.
We up while the economy's up right now. Okay,
but
that's what I'm saying. I got a couple dollars to spend, even though I'm in debt. On some art.
Like, it's more respect out of it.
It's an investment here. This is an investment. Like, I'm trying to get every dollar that I can for us.
Well, you have the respect for me. I'm just trying to compensate you for your skill at this point, because I believe that.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, we could definitely work something out to do that. Because, like, I'm not money hungry like that. Oh no! I was like, if it's enough to feed my kids, I'm cool with it.
You're probably gonna tell me a price, and then I'm gonna say okay, and then I'm gonna give you more at the end. So
that does usually happen like that. I was like, oh yeah, just give me $10, and they're like, here's 50. I'm like, what the? No, I don't want that much. Just give me like slow it down.
Let me make change. Let me get the 20,
right? Like
a 10 and a 5. And all right, bro, appreciate it.
But yeah, I get good people like that where they compensate me a little bit more. But it's nice to know that they would do that. But usually I don't accept it. I'm like, no, I already told you a price. I'm not, trying to rob you, because I know how hard it is.
That's good business.
Yeah,
that's good. Everything, being a good person.
Yeah,
I was serious about that whole designing thing.
Oh, definitely. No, we should definitely link.
Like, we can definitely make something shake out of that.
Make it shake.
I definitely got to cut one of those hats. I saw them go up, and I was like,
yeah, bro. Oh yeah,
gotta get one of those.
Yeah, those hard.
We got you. Matter of fact, you want? No, I'll give you a brand new one. As you say, you want this one? I'll gladly give you one. I'll give it to you right now, bro.
His head has been in it.
I know. That's what I was saying.
He'll
like,
get you a better one.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah,
he goes behind and dusts it off. He's fine.
He's like,
no, like just like
he's like, you don't want that.
He would, but that's how cool you are. Is you would just be
right off of the sweat, just
yeah, that motherfucker.
He's like, here, let me just drink it out real quick.
Right off of the forehead.
Don't worry about that stain. That was a kid. But yeah,
pause.
I give you. But make sure you get a activated podcast hat too.
I definitely appreciate that.
But
those are hard.
About the podcast, bro. You've been following us pretty much since. Can you remember what was the very first episode you watched? Like, you actually watched?
It'd probably be the one with Dre, and then I watched like a couple others. So it was.
You got a favorite one? Or a favorite clip?
My favorite. Yeah.
The ones of Walter saying funny things.
Yeah, I'll be cracking up with this stuff on there. I'm like, man, you guys.
No, I really liked, like, you show a lot of support to other people too, which is really cool.
Yeah, so. I like that, because it's like, people are like trying to branch themselves out, and I'm not one of those people that are trying to be like with a big ego. Like, nah. And you know what? It's funny because I don't know if you recently I did like this huge shout out like to everybody. Yeah. So
that's where it all started from here being here.
We've seen it.
So it was, I got some like messages like some people were like, "Oh, I didn't know you looked at my stuff," and I was like, "Yeah." Like you go down the
support,
the wormhole of like Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro. I always see Rubios art on the timelines, bro.
Yeah. So like. I look at other people's stuff and I'm like, how could I work with you one day? Like, or how could I like help you out in some kind of way?
Or how could we help each other, bro?
Yeah,
that's how
pretty
it's
much.
Always like,
yeah.
And that's how everybody wins, man.
Yeah. And then when I see someone like every day, like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, or making phone calls or like, hey, can you do this for me today? Oh, you can't do it? All right. How are you going to do this tomorrow? Like, I love that. I love when people are like pushing themselves to that limit.
Yeah.
And when people give up, like, or like, kind of have like those little like depressing moments where like, because, everybody goes through that.
Low moments.
Yeah. So I actually like, I'll message them. Like, hey, what's up, man? You doing good? And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I noticed that you haven't been doing stuff. And they're like, oh, man, I've just been like going through all this stuff. I'm like, look, 5 minutes out of your time, just do it. Like, that's all it takes. There's 24 hours in one day, man.
You can sacrifice. You can sacrifice.
Yeah, and I get responses like, "Oh, you only sleep like 2-3 hours." I'm like, yeah, you're right.
14,000.
Be back.
Yeah,
it's 14,440 minutes.
Yeah, damn, how do you know that?
I don't remember why I know that, but I just know
14,400 minutes in a day.
Something like that. It might be close. I could be wrong.
60 times 24.
I don't know. Let's find
60
out.
minutes times 24
Google
hours
it.
is not that. 14,400. No.
Could be 1400.
Sorry, it's the engineer in me saying that.
Oh, congratulations!
No,
on
It's
graduating.
14. It's 1400.
I saw that. I was
Hey,
like,
I said 14,000.
I'm in grad school right now.
I said 14,000. It's 1440.
Yeah.
I was
What
way
is
off.
it?
1440.
I said 14.
Oh, I
No,
thought
I
you
said-
said 14. You said
I said
14,000.
14,000.
Oh,
He said
okay,
14.
yeah.
I was way
Very
off.
close. Good shit. Hey,
I was
Yeah,
way
you should
off.
be an engineer.
is that what you're going for, engineer?
Yeah, environmental engineering.
Okay.
So
Shout out to the environment and engineering it, my guy.
a lot of like water treatment engineering and a lot of water resources. And then I'm going to grad school for environmental engineering, also at San Diego State. And it's the same stuff: water resources, hydrology, looking at urban creeks, coastal watersheds,
Okay.
drinking water. So my job has to do with the dams and reservoirs around San Diego for
That's
the
lit.
drinking water. So the water comes from like the reservoir, the dam goes to the treatment plant, then goes out into the distribution system. So we're in charge of the dams.
That's pretty cool.
Which is
That's
pretty cool.
really dope.
Yeah.
That
That
is
shit's-
super dope, bro. I need you. Cause my stuff been starting to taste like a nickel, so I need you to get on your job.
Is it bad? Your stuff tastes in North Park?
No, I live in City Heights, so
City Heights.
I'm 3
Well,
blocks
so-
down, so we got
Yeah.
different water. Them 3 blocks make a difference. No, it's like 6.
Does it really taste bad?
It tastes like you just licking pennies, but it ain't.
I don't know how that tastes.
Bro, we're at the end of everything.
We're at the end
We're
of water.
of the Colorado River.
What that
You're
mean?
getting a
So
lot
I'm
of
getting
waste.
I'm getting a lot of pennies.
What they do is the water goes down the Colorado River, and a water treatment plant will take that water. They'll treat it. It'll go out to the distribution system. People will consume it. Go to the bathroom. Go to the toilet. Wash their vegetables. Garbage disposal. Shower, and then all that sewage, it goes to the wastewater treatment plant. They treat it, and then they put it back into the river. Then it goes to the next city. The water. I mean, it's not like that same water, but the river's flowing, right? So they're constantly taking water out and then putting the wastewater in.
It makes it
And then
cy-
so it
makes
goes
a cycle.
down. Yeah, so you keep on going all the way down. So by the 10th, 15th city, you've got like a bunch of the treated water in there.
Yeah. Like minerals on top of minerals on top of minerals.
Well,
and-
on top of wastewater, it's
Yeah.
discharge. So so
Ew.
San Diego's doing
Ew.
no, dude. San Diego's doing pure water. So they're taking wastewater, they're treating it so well, and then they're putting it back into a reservoir, and then they're treating that and putting so it's toilet to tap. They're doing Orange County already does it. It's gonna happen. That's
it's
the future
toilet
of it.
to tap. Is that what you say?
Yeah,
So,
it's your wastewater gets treated.
I'm
Bro,
drinking
it's
that pee.
hell. It's so treated. No, it's so treated. They take everything out of it: minerals, salt,
pee.
everything. Pee, yes.
Are you sure? I don't think
I
you can
promise.
take pee out of water, bro. 'Cause pee
Dude,
is
are
just
you
pee.
kidding me, bro? I spent 7 years in school to learn how to take pee out of water, bro. I promise you, it's chemistry.
I feel you, bro.
That's-
But
The one thing you
It's
need
not
to know
everything.
he could do
So
it.
think about it, though. It's
Think
like
about it.
pharmaceuticals. It's very
Yeah.
hard to take things like even your ibuprofen. It's so small and it's hard. But otherwise, it's really good. They treat it very well.
taking pee. You went to
I
school
just
for
went on.
7 years to learn how to take pee out of water.
You
get
need
paid
someone
a
needs to
salary
do
for
it,
it.
bro.
You know
pay
what?
the salary. For
Hey, you got it because you
When's the
absolutely
last time
right.
you got sick off drinking water?
Oh.
Honestly,
when it
honestly.
when it tasted like a nickel the other day. Bro. I was like,
Really?
no.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to be like, damn.
Yeah, no, I know you was.
Yeah. Sorry,
No.
we're going off on a tangent on water treatment and wastewater.
Hey, man,
We just
shout
out
out to
here.
the water waste.
You want to ready for a
Engineers.
10 for 10?
We getting later. So we have this. We're about an hour in, so we have this new segment. I don't know if you've seen it. Maybe you saw
We're
the last.
We're
It's experiment?
experimenting.
Okay.
It's this kind of
I
cool
failed
segment.
already.
It's called
I
10
don't
for
even-
10.
I don't even know
Okay.
about it.
Yes, you do. You've done it.
10 topics in 10 minutes.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a phone on here.
That's my evil.
Okay.
We're gonna start a clock, and we're gonna do 10 different subjects in 10 minutes. So at the minute mark, we're gonna switch subjects, and we're just gonna throw random subjects out.
Definitely.
And we're gonna talk. Just everybody's gonna say what they think about it on it in a minute, and just do 10 different topics. This way, we get through all the news like fast. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
like,
definitely.
This. All right.
Everybody ready?
No, what the topic is though?
What's the first one? We don't know. We got to start it. I don't know. What's the first topic?
Donald Trump saying this is the wettest hurricane we've ever had.
The wettest.
This is the wettest hurricane from a waterfall standpoint.
Hey, you do the water. The water.
He said that for real. I missed that part.
Did you really say that? Wow.
Oh, we haven't even started the clock. This one deserves more time than.
Oh yeah, because I don't know how I missed that, bro.
Yeah, when did that come?
He said the wettest hurricane,
bro. Donald.
Should we even just like talk about him having a Twitter and stuff like that?
Yeah.
As a president? Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. No wonder why, dude. The stuff that guy says, I cannot believe that shit, bro. We're the laughing stock of the world. Like that guy.
He's like
that guy is leading the country.
I'd be asking people, a lot of foreign people, like, "Hey, what do they think about Trump?" There's like, honestly, he get more news than our own country because because they think he crazy. Dude from Switzerland told me that a couple days ago. It's like he get more press than the politicians in our own country.
And that's why he's probably there because
he's
crazy. Definitely.
Bro, he literally, I would say, I'm not finna look for it right now, but
okay.
He literally said, like, this is the wettest hurricane we've had from like a waterfall
precipitation.
standpoint. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And everybody was like,
that's him. Walter.
Did you forget Hurricane Katrina, or are you just counting the ones that's happened since you've been in president?
Or Harvey. Harvey was bad for Houston.
Or Sandy.
Houston fucked up. Yeah,
Sandy
too.
was bad for New York too.
Yeah, New York.
But
that shit got flooded.
All right, we ain't gonna talk about Trump because we just talked about Trump. So there was our 1 minute.
Right,
so that was a bonus one for you. Yeah. You know. All right, 3, 2.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
1. First topic.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Go ahead, get that shit out the way.
I like Cardi B. I do. I think she's so authentic. Like she doesn't
ain't changing, bro.
She's not. I love that.
Yeah.
And no matter
been hood.
And I think that's why the people love her. Like,
she's still hood.
Nicki Minaj though, there's so many things said
you can
about
take
her.
the girl. You can take the girl out the hood.
I think
but you can't take the hood out the girl. And that's Cardi B to the T.
Who would win in a fight? Like
a
legitimate boxing match.
I got my
bro,
money
what's
on
good
Cardi.
with celebrity boxing, bro?
Oh, that'd be good.
I'm trying to see celebrity boxing.
Their pride.
Bro, 50 Cent and Chris Brown were trying to do it, right?
Oh, he should have done it.
Their pride. Chris Brown and Soulja Boy.
I'm trying to see that.
I'm waiting on that one.
I would have seen that, yeah.
Bro, 50 has the power to do it.
I fuck with Cardi because she basically was like, look, you're not finna talk about. She basically is like, you're not gonna talk about my mom, my family, my kid. You definitely ain't finna talk about my kid. But
that's where you draw the line. You talk about the kids.
Yeah.
All right. Next topic. What we got? Oh, Suge Knight got 27 years in prison.
27 years.
Man.
For sure.
I didn't even know he was out.
Well deserved.
I didn't know that.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Fuck Suge Knight.
I didn't know he was out.
I didn't know he was out.
Well, he go to jail for
he always
injecting AIDS to somebody.
Manslaughter.
What?
He went
manslaughter.
Yeah, he went to prison for manslaughter.
This guy's been on manslaughter for like the past 15, 20 years, and they barely got him.
He supposedly was like, you ain't seen NWA where they was like, come here, and they like put
that movie, yeah,
they put AIDS in him.
Yeah, supposedly when they was beating him up in the studio.
I mean, if that's 4 against 1 that's saying the same story, you might as well lock him up. Like if there's 4 people saying the same story.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of people saying that, bro. He said it on an interview. He was like, it's a new way that we fight and we kill people. It's chemical warfare now. So we just
what a fucking
inject
crazy
them. We inject
bastard.
them.
Like who
he said it on an interview. He said we inject them with an illness or disease.
That was a good one.
That was good.
That was a great topic. We're on fire right now.
Colin Kaepernick and Nike.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Colin Kaepernick.
Me
I
too.
am not
I'm
a
finna
fan
get
of,
the jersey
the
tomorrow.
United States and their reactions to things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
People in the United States.
The
certain
memes
people.
afterwards were pretty funny.
Oh
but
my gosh,
they kind of went overboard, but the whole
I
like,
mean,
I
it
can't
was
believe
pretty-
people even like burnt shoes and threw their Nike stuff away like it's that big
bro,
of a deal.
that's a thing, bro.
I literally looked at it
that's a
like
thing.
you bought it already. Why are they gonna
I
get
said
mad?
the same
Like,
thing.
why are they gonna get
I was like,
mad?
you already paid them.
Bro, you should see the video of Kev on the stage. He was like, look, y'all burning the shoes that they only got 1-1 for.
The Monarchs.
Yeah, the Air Monarchs. Ain't nobody burning no Kyries.
The Jason
Ain't
Penny
nobody
Sears
burning no
brand.
Kevin Durant's, no Kobe's. They're burning Air Monarchs mall walk around 7s.
Exactly.
You know, Jim Carrey did that on the show. He just busted out his Nikes. for
Yeah, he was
support.
like, I got me some good old hate-free Nikes.
Boom.
All right, Elon Musk smoking pot on Joe Rogan. No, you
Elon
guys
Musk
didn't
is a
say-
Tesla.
And
right?
him doing
He's a-
it.
you guys-
Yeah.
Yeah. He
And
But, I mean-
SpaceX.
And
SpaceX.
PayPal, he made
Did you see-
PayPal,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah,
and
it's
he's fucking drilling a hole in L.A.
the
Like,
way I
a
view
hole.
it, the way
For
I
what?
view it with weed and like
Underground,
medical
like-
like is if you make the money and you do your job, who's to judge you? Like
Exactly. He also is scheduled in 2020 or 2021 or something like that. The first person to go do a visit in space.
And yep,
Oh, wow.
yep, the
It's gonna be
Japanese
like a
billionaire.
cruise. It's
Yep.
gonna be like a cruise in space.
He bought like 6 seats or something like that, and they're going past the moon or something like that.
they're going around the moon, right? And then they
Yeah.
come, it's like a one-way trip. Like I mean, not like a round trip around the moon
No.
and come back.
bro.
No. No, I'm not with it.
So
No?
okay, would you go into space if you had the chance? Maybe in
Nope.
40, 60 years, it's easy
Nope.
to go like an airplane.
Let's
Say
go on
it's
a
Yeah,
easy
it's
to
long
gonna be
get
the
a-
family
norm,
drive.
bro. It's
What
gonna be
if
the
you
norm.
get what if you get? That's the topic we're on right now. Is space travel in 60 years if we're
No.
able to get
It's
it.
gonna be the norm.
Dude,
I'ma
if
make
you
this
could
60
buy a ticket like an airplane, you wouldn't go
No.
into space.
That's a
No.
long
Bro.
drive. Like
Yeah.
you know,
That's a lot.
that's a long family drive.
Everybody gotta get ready.
You do
put your
realize
suits
it
on
takes
and
like
shit.
8 months to go
No,
around.
it only takes like 4 days to get to the moon.
Imagine being on timeout, like
It
just
take-
put the spacesuit on and take off. Like I'm gonna be out here for a minute, just something dragging you like that. You can't leave.
Like you gotta put a spacesuit on and a helmet.
just-
They like, okay, you
Go
ready?
to timeout, and they just put you in orbit for like a day.
You gotta go through that little room where they spin you in a circle hella fast.
Oh,
like,
man.
Oh, the
It's training for
gravitron.
you.
That's
Yeah.
a real ride, bro. The gravitron.
where your face
It
get
spins
real messed
around
up
real fast
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
where-
move, but it allows you to turn upside
Yeah,
down. That was
yeah.
my shit.
Don't they have like
I used to
Castle Park
hate
and stuff
that.
like that?
Yeah,
I
they
hated
had that in
those,
amusement
yeah.
parks. They used to hate that shit.
That shit was dope.
I'm
as
not
We
fuck.
gonna-
used
I'd
to be
up-
on the wall and shit.
You be upside down.
be
You
on the
just gotta remember
ceiling.
to get back up before it stops.
I'm terrible with rides. You have to
Yeah.
force me.
Yeah,
Shout
nah,
out to
bro.
space.
Okay, I would say what we got. That's 5, right?
We could talk Mac Miller's death. That's a sad.
R.I.P. to
Rest in peace.
I don't.
A legend.
We could talk about that, even though I feel bad for like limiting it to like 1 minute. You know.
I want to touch on that so we can just save
Oh, he
5
was
minutes.
He was a
at the
great
end.
dude. That was like.
Oh, I'll say there's sort of the last 5 is going to Mac. I'm with.
Yeah,
that shit.
we can.
I'm
just
with that
leave
shit,
that.
bro. Like, you really can tell how much of an influence he was to people. Like, especially when he came out. Like, my
Bro.
name's Mac Miller.
Mhm.
Who the fuck are you? You know, but
Well, with all like Schoolboy Q and Absol and Earl, and they were all doing
Yeah,
that 2012 era of rap was super dope. And he
exactly.
Was,
When he
and they
started
were
messing with
doing
them,
that
that's when
at
he
their
got cold.
Pool house. They were
Yeah.
kicking it at his house, doing that stuff. His TV show back in the day.
Oh, that was a lit T-shirt. I
Yeah.
love
yeah,
that show.
Like
Was that
he
most
used to
dope?
be cold. Like he used to not used. Yeah, I mean he obviously was cold. Like all his stuff is like
Well, he
legendary.
was the first person to sell over 100,000 copies as an independent artist since like
In 25
96,
years.
Yeah, which is crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
he was actually the most successful independent artist for the past 25
remember
years.
they was trying to get Mac Miller to Ball State.
Yep, he had more money than like Kendrick, J. Cole,
Mhm.
like all of them.
well,
He had
he's
more
part
money
of the
than-
reason why all of them are able to do what they do, because he was a dude who wasn't really well known and then put out this super successful independent album. And he was at the forefront of all the Twitter,
independent movement.
all the YouTube, like big
Yeah,
blowing
when
up
social,
with Wiz
he was
and-
one of the artists that started when social media like really took off.
and
You know, him, Wiz,
Yeah.
Really, that the whole was that 2011?
2010,
2010?
2011, yeah.
Yeah, because I think Frick Park Market came out in like 2010. That was like,
2011,
at that time, that was like one of my favorite songs of his.
You like that song?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember watching Nikes on my feet and just being like, damn.
That's still my like favorite song.
Yeah, like what
I ain't
the
gonna
hell?
flex.
Like this shit is so clean.
Yeah.
Well, not. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like Get Like Him at first until Macadelic. At first, I thought it was like white boy frat
Of course,
rap.
it was kind
And
of.
I was like, all right, and then, but like you said, he started getting down with Kendrick and TDE and Odd Future and he got that song with Kendrick. I can't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Who the no, that's with Lil Wayne. My bad.
Yeah, he's got Question
Yeah,
with Lil
Question,
Wayne or
Lil
whatever.
Wayne, Fight the Feeling is
Like,
the other
you
song.
can't fight the feeling.
He got all them, and I was like, yo, hey,
Bro, he even got
he'd
that
have figured it out.
He even had that
Yeah.
good shit with Juicy J, man. He put out some
Yeah.
songs.
Damn, that's
Oh yeah,
And his bitch.
oh yeah, that song is cool.
That shit get you
That song is
turned, though.
cool.
Yeah, but it really is sad that, he
Bro, his-
passed. And, I mean,
Yeah,
and even with the reason, the supposed or reported way that he died, which is an overdose, but now there's other reports saying that it's different and that some people believe that it was suicide or
I think he got robbed or something. Someone gave him something he shouldn't have.
Because it took
and
like
they robbed
hours
him.
to find the body, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, they didn't call the police till the next morning.
Bro, he lived
His
in
dad
like
at
night.
in Studio City, like in the suburbs. His house is totally just a normal suburban house.
mm-hmm.
It's pretty crazy. His newest album,
Oh man, that
it's crazy,
Swimming, yeah.
crazy. It's his best work in my mind, like that. None of those.
That's
I've
crazy how
never
that
had.
works, bro.
yeah.
That album is fan freaking tastic. That shit will stand the test of time. No weird
Will it
corny
be-
lines, just
would it-
total music,
You think it'll go down as a classic then?
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that'll be
Yeah.
in 20 years. Like it's that good.
I agree.
It's gonna
The
stand
production
the
on it, the music on it.
test. Yeah.
Just that one self care. That one was really good. No one touched me. I was like, damn.
He can put it elsewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I think because of how good his album was and how, I guess, like the positive feel or vibe you get from it, it's just like, damn, bro, like, how did you die of, like, overdosing? Like, what were you sad about to the point that where, you may, like I said,
Hey man, mental illness is real, and people
Yep.
also not even that, just
well,
depression
especially
is real.
drugs too. Drugs will
Depression.
help a lot. Well, it will put people in a crazy state.
mm-hmm.
Like
Of depression too. Yeah, so
it doesn't help
ask,
that.
ask,
Yep.
talk to people. Like you said, you gotta hit people up.
Yep.
Hey, how you good? What's
Yeah.
going on?
If anybody ever watching this podcast needs someone to talk to, you just slide in my DM and just talk to me. I'll be like, okay, anytime,
Me
any hour.
too.
I'll be.
Shout
I'm not a
out Rubios
psychiatrist,
art.
but I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll sit with you and listen.
we all gotta fight our demons, bro. I believe that.
Yep.
He was low key trying to throw that slide in my DMs.
Slide my DM real quick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
But no, that's real-
mental
no,
health
that's-
was
that's
real.
Yeah, the
real shit,
ladies are
bro.
gonna love you after this. You got a girl?
No, I'm single.
No. There you go. But
All right,
they better be
it's
good.
Boop quote.
Yep.
Walter, you want dick.
Oh yeah, I should talk.
Do you have a favorite boop quote from Walter?
You know what the boop quote is?
No,
No, you
I
don't know.
don't know what that
It's
is.
hard
it.
to make it to the boop quote, man. If
Yeah,
you make
yeah.
it to the boop quote, I salute you. An hour and a half is
I know.
a lot
I think
of
I should
time
put
to
it at the
listen to
beginning next time.
Coming strong.
I was thinking about that, or like in the middle or something.
Just see what you got.
Is it boop
It-
quote
so,
or boop quote?
so Walter has this thing where boop is his catchphrase,
Well, boop,
and he's
boop
had this
is a word, bro.
catchphrase for a long time.
It's a way of life.
It's
Every
means-
word in the dictionary twice.
It
Yeah.
means everything,
It's everything
right?
at the
It's
same
just
time.
everything. And the boop quote is
Third.
Walter at the end of every
He's all laughing
podcast
over there.
leaves us with words of wisdom,
Okay.
and so it's
Try
his
to
boop
at
quote.
least.
Let's get it.
Let me see. My bad.
do I
It was
have to-
between two of them.
Boop quote. Boop quote. Hurry up with the boop quote.
Oh no, I got you. I got you.
Boop.
I was just trying to think. I don't know if I did this or not.
Hurry the fuck up, dude.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
The funny thing is, he was scrolling like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah,
no,
you were
I don't
trying to
know if
find
I don't
it a
know if
while
I did
ago.
it already. So that's what I'm saying. But I like it anyway. Today I choose life. Every morning when I wake up, I choose joy, happiness, negativity, pain. To feel the freedom that comes from being able to continue to make mistakes and choices. Today I choose to feel life, not to deny my humanity, but to embrace it. And that's by Kevin Coyne. I don't even know if I can pronounce his name right. So the reason I like that one, G, is because it talks about choice. And like choices, choice and decision are our biggest gifts that changes us, but that distincts us between animals and everything else in the animal kingdom, because everything is affected by the environment it's in, and we are the only things that can affect our environment through our choice and through our decision. So people say that you're either on a downward spiral or upward spiral. So there's no even keel. There's no like middle ground or plateau. So when you choose, you can make the choice to, like it says, I choose joy, I choose happiness, choose whatever. Even if you're going through any situation, you can choose your perception of the situation. And that always is going to end up affecting on how you live your life on that spiral. It's pretty much what I'm getting at. Because you can decide, okay, I got cheated on, but I can decide to take that situation and adjust my life and proceed and love and live after that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a hard thing. You can can have your one of your parents that pass away. You know what I'm saying? And real life things, and these are things that we all that happen to all of us. We can't change it, or lose a child, or lose an auntie or uncle or something. Anybody pass away, and you have to make a choice to live after that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just wallow in that. And I really believe that choosing, also in mistakes, kind of how it talks about mistakes. A reason why I really like that. You have to choose you have to choose to decide. A lot of people choose not to decide, which is also a decision. Indecision is a decision. And when you do that, you usually end up not getting the result that you want. Whereas if you would have just made a choice, live with your mistake, and go on and proceed.
And learn from it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And proceed towards it. And that's what most successful people and leaders are. They actually learn how to make decisions fast. And they actually live with their decisions and proceed without dwelling on it, because they know in the end result that they're learning from it, they're gonna get what they want from taking this knowledge from it.
Facts.
And
I believe
I'm gonna end the boop quote on that.
Boop.
So boop.
That's good. I like that. Everybody stay for the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody stay for the
So I like
end.
to try to hit some knowledge at the end.
Rube, bro, before we wrap this up, man, you got any shout outs, man?
Anything you want to say?
Man.
Any words of advice?
You also got to show
anything like
the painting you brought down here, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
we didn't know it was a painting yet, bro. All I said was a gift.
Oh, okay. Well, I said it's
You just ruined the surprise.
He's all
It ain't
like,
no surprise.
That's how Walter does it. Leave it to Walter.
It ain't no surprise.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm sorry.
It was a surprise.
Bro,
till
you're the
now.
comedian. You're supposed to be able to
Hey.
take a joke, man.
That is me joking.
We was just talking about that with Cat Williams and shit.
oh man.
But
That
yeah.
is me joking, bro.
But yeah, the homie Rube came through with a much, much, much appreciated gift to the Activated Podcast. I think all three of us were blown away by it, and we are internally grateful.
Love the reaction off of it.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah. But it's us.
Exactly. He got the boot face completely.
He got Walter's
Boot
boot face.
He got it.
He got me
Ready.
wearing shades.
You wearing?
Hey, you got Q.
Got the head.
With the chain and everything.
He got my chain.
Elbows.
Looks
Hey,
good.
with the Activated Podcast
With the
logo
hat.
on the back.
Yeah.
You know, so again, I've never had a painting.
I'm so grateful. So
Yeah,
thank
no,
you
that's
very
lit.
much.
Like,
This is the reaction I look
appreciated.
forward to the most.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
much
greatest
appreciated
thing.
on that, bro. Blessings.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Blessings.
This is one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. It is.
Hey, that is
Appreciate
so crazy, man. We definitely got to find a place for it. I don't care that it's blocking me, man. Like that shit. You can still look at me. You can still look at me.
Exactly.
Like,
this is me right here anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. Shout outs, man. Like,
Oh man. Let's see. I think I got to shout out Epic Design. She's the one who got me started, like doing more of a professional kind of career with my art.
Okay.
Doing like drawings and wedding sets and stuff like that. Dre Rushmore for connecting me with you guys and continuously being a genuine person and making good music. My friend Cuban, he's an awesome photographer.
Yeah, we're gonna look him up, bro.
He does all my like photography. So he's dope as hell. If you guys check him out. Stephen Rye does all the videography. I don't know if you guys seen that video of me doing Edward Scissorhands. It's on IGTV, so you guys could check that out.
Maybe.
I did. I saw it right before you came up here.
I'll definitely appreciate that. Yeah. So he does some
hard.
great visuals. Clueless concept for you guys be on the lookout for that short film soon. So
I'll be
on that.
I bet.
Yeah,
Did say that.
Name drop your events, bro.
Yeah,
if
let
you got
me know.
something out. If you get out there somewhere in public, let us know, bro.
Yeah, definitely. So it's gonna be like the short film. I want to say more of the charity work I'll be doing. So that seeing me talk to children or talking to adults about how therapeutic art can be, or like I said, you could always come and talk to me about certain things, and I'll listen. Sometimes I'll be sitting there drawing, listening, but I'm listening.
Yeah,
so,
it's needed.
really
That's
dope.
needed though.
Definitely other collaborators like Black Sunday Clothing. That's one. Flower. That's my friend's brand. We were supposed to be working on something, so hopefully that comes through. People's schedules and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Hey, speak it into existence. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, and then
man.
yours as well.
Yeah.
So that'd
That's
be
it.
something.
Yeah.
Some creative ideas we could.
Rubio
let's get
and
it. Yeah.
Six Side and Activated Podcast will be working soon.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely
Boop
not.
Entertainment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that-
definitely
that-
is
that-
not
You gotta
gonna
let me
be
know
the
about those
last
comedy
time.
shows.
This ain't no.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
this
for
is
real.
not
For
the
real.
last time we'll be linking up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I'll come with
Made
more
a good
gifts next
friend.
time.
Hey.
Definitely a good friend.
Hey.
I'm like,
But
gifts.
But I am so hyped you came on the show, bro.
Yeah,
I know it was a
appreciate
long
it.
time coming.
I
We have been
appreciate
talking
it,
about this
yeah.
for months and months and
Months.
months. But I appreciate the patience, bro, and I'm glad we were finally able to make this happen.
Yeah.
I actually had got a lot of feedback when I said that you were going to be on the show. Like Dre messaged me.
Dope.
2 other people messaged me too and was like, "Yo, that's dope," and hand praise. I was like,
Damn, I love that. That's
well, all
You get
right
some
then,
love.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
I get compliments,
through.
but it's
Come
like
through.
face to face. Never like
through.
over.
Yeah.
It's never
It's
over.
like, hey,
Yeah.
that's cool right there. I like that.
Yeah, it's like you see me and they're like, "Hey, that was great. I like that." I'm like, "Why didn't you like it then?"
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the plug at?
Where the likes at? Where the love at?
Man,
What a
hit
double
you-
tap.
Hit a repost one time for the one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Throw it on
like
your story
share.
or something.
Show me some
Yeah.
love.
Get a
But
link
no,
in the share.
it's great. Oh, and then another thing, I'll be doing some clothing eventually
Mhm.
of my own. Probably some YouTube vlogs. I'm gonna be doing that.
Super dope.
That with my kids because my daughter's very into like the social media right now. And my son.
Do they watch kids on YouTube play with toys?
Oh, I had to get my son off of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
wow.
Yeah, because like
I just learned about that today too. That was
They do that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He
they
came
do
over
that.
one time and goes, "Let me borrow your phone." I was like, "He's 4 years old." I'm like, "What do you mean borrow my phone? What do you need that
And he
for?"
wants to watch another kid play
It's
Xbox.
like, yeah. I was like, no, we'll just go play outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, if you don't get
Good
off that
dad.
phone and go
That's
play
good
with your own Xbox,
Right?
that
Yeah.
I
I
just
bought
bought you
that.
for Christmas.
That's
Give
really
him
dope.
$200, $250.
Yeah.
No, they're in sports right now, so you'll probably see some stuff like with sports. My daughter's in hip hop dance, so but they
I
like.
can't wait to see the art that you get inspired from them playing in sports.
Oh yeah, like I said, there's a lot of art behind the scenes. So
Mhm.
there's stuff that I've personally went through that I've put on canvases and stuff like that. So
That's super dope.
waiting
Mhm.
for that to happen.
Yeah, we really appreciate you.
Yeah,
coming on,
real,
man.
real,
Definitely.
real.
Thank you
real.
for
This has been a cool
great
experience.
episode. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I like
Well, I
that.
say, y'all know how it goes, man. This the Activated Podcast, episode 23.
23.
Mike
Boop.
Jordan,
Hey.
Mike Jordan in his prime, sponsored by Strictly Lit and Six Side MMA. Hey, I'm Mac 2301.
Yo, Walter Ford.
GDQ to the one.
And Rubio.
Hey, we out.
Boop.
Love y'all. Reggie
Appreciate it.
forever.
Reggie forever, y'all. Stay tuned.